Hello, fellow Simmers. We are finally here after so long for our 500 subscribers special live stream gala event, and it's just fantastic to finally be here and doing it because this has been a long time coming. We've had delays, we've had all sorts of issues going on with it, but no, we are finally here, and it's exciting stuff, isn't it, Jordan?
Yes, it is. It's finally, well, it's. I'm glad to get this thing over and done with. As we said, we can only apologise for last night. We had a couple of technical difficulties and had some family stuff to sort out. But apart from that, we're here now. We're live, ready to kick off the final event.
And we're also joined here by Matilda. Say hello, Matilda. How you doing?
Good evening. I'm alive, ain't I?
Oh, here we are. Right. So let's get underway. Let's start off with a loco, Jordan. Hitch you up to the coaching stock, and then we'll go from there.
Yep. So, what do we fancy going for first? Let's back up a little bit. So for ease, we've got the Black 5. Got a 31, another 31 or 37. We've got a couple of locos down the sidings. So it's in. What do we fancy?
Anyone want to comment which loco they want to take to kick off the event? Show the other locos down the other end, Jordan,
Yep,
just to make sure that people are aware of what ones we've got here. So down the other end there should be a 33,
Yep.
52 and 20. Well, yeah, we've had a Steam Train Boy. I said hello Steam Train Boy. How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream.
So we'll just fly back down to this way. Give a little shot over in the what else we've got here. So behind the 37 we got two 25s.
Maybe a 31. Steam Train Boy says about 31.
Good old
And LJ says double-headed 31s, but mind you, yeah, you can't do it, can you? So it has to be 5580, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Yep. So 5580 it is.
Okay.
The Great Central over 31. Yeah.
Let's get it selected. Get rid of all this lot. Let's make sure we're all set. That's set there.
So I'm just a disclaimer, guys. Some of the locos that were meant to be on this stream are sadly no longer on here. We had technical issues with the Class 27, didn't we? D5401, which is the reason that 31601 has taken over and been and replaced it. And we also had issues with Matilda's Beetle Crusher for some reason, didn't we, Jordan? Where it wouldn't, for some reason, wouldn't want to load up on your computer, but it works fine on mine, so I don't get that. But unfortunately, it is what it is. You know, TS does some strange stuff, doesn't it? So it's like a real life gala, I suppose. Locos fail, you know, isn't it?
Locos decide to do things that aren't really desired. Just like a certain 37 I've been working on, deciding to, yeah.
Is that taking you down the wrong road? Or oh wait, no, you're going to hitch up to that side. I get it. I got you. I know what you're doing. I know what he's doing. Yeah. Okay, so Ben Davis says, hi, how are you all doing? Are you okay? Yep, we're all good. Thanks for asking, Ben. You never know, Lewis. We might end up doing a double header 31 later on, and that would be nice actually. Having so make sure we keep that in mind, Jordan. Double header 31.
Yep.
Yeah. Right, I'm just going to. What I'm going to do quickly. I'm just going to see that if your audio is going okay, Jordan. Quickly on the YouTube,
Yeah,
if that's all right.
if someone could just check that the sounds are working. So we've got the Riviera coaches on for today's stream. These have been done by one of our members, Sam Arner. Right, so let me just double check our route.
We've got the. Right, okay, so it's. Yeah, it's working all right. There we go.
Just
I
need
hope
to-
that feedback didn't come through there.
It
Probably
did.
did, but. Oh, sorry, guys.
Right,
I forgot to mute the video. Oh well. We could just ignore that.
that one.
Okay, LJ says it all sounds good to me, the audio, so that's all good.
That's all right then.
Gabriel Clark, is the updated version of this route coming soon, or has it been cancelled? It hasn't been cancelled, it's just been put on hold for the moment because we're working on the North York Moors and obviously the real world routes at the minute, because obviously as far as routes go, the real world routes are more important than the fictional ones because they're the ones that more people are going to want to get and have and use. So that's the reason they've taken priority really over this. Would it be possible to do double header of some steam locos later on? Yeah, Steam Train Boy, we can do that for you, can't we, Jordan?
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, so as Lewis said, this reskin of the 31 was done by Will Braddock. This was one of his first reskins, to be honest, the 31, and quite frankly, he's done a cracking job on the weathering on it. And yeah, and it used to be a standalone pack, and then it got added into the Great Central Railways Loco pack not too long ago, and now it's a part of that. So yeah, as I say, obviously I don't think we mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, Jordan. All these reskins are available to download on the British Locomotive Studios website. The link is in the description if anyone wants to go and grab some of these reskins. If there's anything that takes your fancy, go and grab it, check them out, and enjoy them. I see you've also got the live subscriber count in the corner, Jordan, there. Look, we're on 522 now, which is just fantastic. Yep. And that's been, so within a month, we've now gained 22 subscribers. And obviously, once again, thank you everybody for giving us this 500 subscriber mark. And this is exactly the reason we're doing this event today, to celebrate that.
First time I've driven this route in a long, long time.
I want to actually, what is your thoughts and opinions on my work of this route? Because I did put quite a lot of effort into it, I must admit.
Well,
Strawberry looks a little close to the line.
Personally, yeah, I was going to say the shrubbery's a bit too close for my liking, but if that's your own personal take on it, it's your own personal take on it. That's just, I say, that me, it's shrubbery's too close, but apart from that, love it.
Yeah, I mean, the idea behind that was because it was based on my old garden railway. A lot of that was very overgrown beside the line, which is the reason why I went for that look. So technically this is outdated now because I've got a new garden railway being built, but It's still there, and it looks nice. So I'm not complaining. Do people know when the Swanage route is going to be put on for trains? A really nice, and this is a really nice looking diesel. What you're using, Swanage route at the moment. I'm not going to say any set dates or anything, but the author of the route did say that he wants to aim to try and get it released at the end of this month. Whether that will happen, I don't know. But again, no set dates because we don't want to let anybody down.
Keep doing that.
Will the North York Moors Railway have a gala on the day of release? Not sure. Haven't thought about it, to be honest. But we'll keep that suggestion in mind, though. That's a good suggestion. We'll keep it in mind. What's this route called? The route's the Trunley Close Railway Centre route. Version 1 of it is on the website to download. There's not going to be much updates of it at the moment until, well, I've got back to work on it after doing the routes that are taking priority. But yeah, so it's on the website. You can go and get it.
The idea of using this route is to, well, it's a BLS route, pure and simple. So it was sort of a no-brainer to use this one. It was a toss-up between this one or what was the other one? North Wiltshire.
Yeah. Only reason we've used it, another reason why we use this one is because it's relatively short, so we can get all of the locos shown and have all the action going, and hopefully see everything. Can it, Jordan? Really?
Yeah.
Now, here's an interesting concept for you guys. Little fact here. If you notice on the right side, you can see that it's very open. Now, the reason for that is because that's basically to represent my garden. So my garden's very open, but where the track is, there's actually loads of trees and bushes beside on the opposite side. So I just recreated that in this to kind of give that look. Unfortunately, I can't hear the game sound on your
Yeah, I was just
screen.
I'm just thinking, once we get to the end of the line, I can sort that out as we stop off and let people decide what they want to see next. I will quickly switch my screen sharing around.
Just
make sure we're coming in. Yep.
Yes, you are correct, Lewis. Jordan has left his marker lights on the number 1 end.
Yeah,
It's been a mistake. Yeah, so this is the run round here. So there's no station here. This is purely just a run round bit where they just go back and yeah, and that's how it used to be on my little railway. Really.
I think my horn lever's messing up a bit. Yeah.
Well, you got a horn lever, have you?
Yeah, or it's the 31. One of the two.
What have you actually got? Is it the TS controller's horn lever you've got, have you?
Yeah.
About as messed up as I is gay.
Right, so we're nearly The set might be alright, actually. I was worried it was going to be too long.
Well, even if it was too long, you'd just go all the way down the end of the train and then
Yeah.
use the 37 to kick the over end, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Whoops, not quite. Do, 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 do.
Now, here's an interesting one. Do we unhitch the 31 or do we use it as a dead loco on the rear?
You'll be powering.
Right, so next up it's pretty much a 37 yard.
It's all of Lewis's 37. So this is all LJ Trains' class 37s here. We've got his Network Rail one. We've got his 37255 from the GCR pack, which has got some fantastic weathering on it. And then over the other side we have 37703, which is part of the extra DRS 37s pack. That's a super shunt delivery. And then we've got 37714 Cardiff Canton, again preserved at the Great Central Railway, part of the GCR loco pack. And then behind that we also have, but these aren't operational because for obvious reasons, these are the scrap-lined liveries of the 37424, and I believe it's 37407. I think it is.
Yeah, 407.
Yeah. And these are now both DRS owned, but originally these were situated at Cheddleton on the Churnick Valley Railway, just left there to rot until DRS bought them out and did their lovely magic on it and brought them back to life, basically. But yeah. But I mean, you can't knock the weathering on those, though, can you? I think it's something about that. People liked it. It's very nicely done, and I think you can agree, Jordan, can't you? The weathering on it is very nice.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Mm.
Right. So, whilst I quickly sort this out for the other guys in here, so they can hear what I'm actually doing in game, we need to hear what you lot in the chat wants to see. Which 37s do we want to see on the next run? Right, Sam, you should be able to see.
Yeah, I've got all the sound now. Yeah, it's all working.
Lovely.
I don't sound like I put my mic in my mouth that time, did I?
No.
Oh, good.
We'll uncouple her. Something thing.
Hello, Dino Dan. How you doing?
Ah, Ludger.
An opportunity of 437s on one train. Load X.
Maybe later. Hey, there's an opportunity for maybe 5 37s.
Oh yeah, you got D6700 down the other end, didn't you?
We do indeed.
Don't encourage him.
What locos would you like to see, Matilda?
703.
Oh yes, the Super Shunter one. Mm-hmm.
Because it's in DRS. Which for some reason is a very hot company right now.
He's well, Ben Davis said he doesn't mind what's next, so. So yeah, pretty much just go with anything, Jordan. Go with one of which. Your option would be the Network Rail one, and the 255, wouldn't it?
So it'll be these ones here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've also got a freight set in
Get
line
in there.
for later with Matilda's Class 03 on the front of it, isn't it? It's Yeah, so basically what happened, Matilda, is obviously because your Beetle Crusher wasn't working with Jordan's end, we replaced it with one of your O3s instead.
White or
So,
black? No,
one,
wrong one.
one the black buffer beam.
Yellow or black?
Yeah, yeah, you mean yellow or black? Yes, the black buffer beam one.
Right,
It's got
right,
03170 from the Epping Onga. That's what it's numbered
right.
as.
What clag factor should we go with?
I would definitely 10 in it.
I think
Gotta do
10 just looks a bit meh. I don't think it looks realistic. I always only go up to 8 or 9. No, actually, I want one on. Do that. There we go. Shunting.
Yeah, this is the Welsh one, isn't it? The
That one.
yeah, that one. I believe it's the Festiniog Railway. I think it says on one side, and it's Welsh on the other.
Don't ask me to say what it is in Welsh.
Yeah.
All I say
Good
is
evening,
that you're
JRS.
read Welsh.
Nice to see you joined. I should make sure I check my messages. I get about 40 million messages come through. All right.
This cab. Bob.
Did you make sure you turned all the marker lights off and everything? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Why do shift 2? Ah, it goes to the wrong cab. Of course. Oh well. Just double check. I have done that. Whoops, wrong one.
But then it should go to the right cab on the Network Rail one. So.
Yeah.
Once again, guys, all these reskins that you're seeing are all available on the website, which is down in the links below. As is the route. Mind you, this is the dev version you've got, ain't you, Jordan? So we've got a little bit more scenery than the version one. Yeah, for Ashton.
So is this route fictional or?
It is, yeah. It's basically it's based on my model railways, so like my O gauge and double O gauge railways.
Right.
What I would recreate in train sim because why not? As I say, what takes priority at the minute is the real world route that we're doing, innit? Just look at that weathering on that though. Doesn't it just look really good? Honestly, LJ, I think you need to do some more weathered 37s because they do look lovely.
Oh, so my 37s aren't really that good, are they?
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying we could use with some more weathered stuff, you know, in the game.
Also, BRB.
That off. Right, so what I'm going to do before we go anywhere, have I got space? Yeah. Just going to, of course, select the wrong locomotive. I want the 31.
Oh my God, it's in the bushes. What's happened? Oh no, don't tell me something's happened.
Yeah, the game has just crashed.
Oh no, no. Oh dear. Oh, for God's sake. All right, well, we're just going to have to carry on and we'll just take a deep breath. And it's still streaming, right?
Yeah, stream's still going.
Okay. Yeah, guys, a TS is just thrown a wobbly. How are we going to sort this out now? Because we've got the locos we wanted. I mean, I suppose. No, you can't. No, that's kind of mucked it up a little bit, isn't it?
It has.
Mm.
Um,
Lovely game. This is a fantastic game, guys. It really is.
what I think happened is, Hizzy fitted my game because it disconnected the Xbox controller and it threw the 31 out the way.
So basically, it was a TS bug, yeah.
Oh, who knows?
Right. So we're just gonna have to. I've got an idea. I've got an idea.
Well, I'm just going to take a short intermission to get this back up and then we'll be right back with you. So don't go anywhere. Okay, yep, we should be back live. I think.
Right. Here we go.
Yeah,
So,
that's it.
now we're back again. Apologies for that. TS for a wobbly. We're back now, and we're going to be taking 33021 down to Ashton, aren't we, George?
We are.
Yeah. We can just ignore what happened before and continue. We have 20 people watching, which is fantastic. So, hello everybody. '21. We're raising our numbers. It's gone down to 17 now. They got all shy because of me talking. Isn't it? So this 33021 reskin again was another one that was done by Will Braddock. This was made for the Ecclesbourne Valley Railway. And yeah, it's a unique looking 33. I really like it. And again, it's one that catches the eye for people because it is a very unusual looking livery. It's good for both, and the good thing about this reskin is it's actually good for both the preservation era and the 1990s era, because it can be used any time of those. Wary line signal didn't want to pull off, did it?
No.
Steam Train Boy says it would not be TS without crashing, he goes.
Very true, very true.
Sounds like you don't have the Armstrong Powerhouse sounds on that Western.
Probably not, because I don't have the sounds fixes. Say, Westerns aren't normally my thing.
Oh, right, okay, so, oh god. Probably why it's clagging so much as well.
Maybe.
I can just be shunted out of the way, you know. Oh, the signal the bath signal works though. It's taking you into the platform. Riviera coach pack, do we need any other requirements for it to work, or is it just the AP Mark 1s? It is just the AP Mark 1. So yeah. There is another coach pack in there though, because there's two. There's the Riviera Mark 1s, which are obviously the Mark 1, and then there's another pack which uses the Mark 2. So obviously, you know, it's a choice of which ones you want to install really. You love a Crompton. Matilda knows I love a Crompton, don't you, Matilda?
Mm-hmm.
Nice driving, Jordan. Bang on there. There we are, coupled up perfectly. Look at that.
Right. Yeah, it's all set there.
Time for some noise.
Alright, whilst we get moving, just double check I've got everything in place. Yep, okie dokie. Spin around.
Yeah, it's definitely the IHH sound on that, isn't it? You've gone down. To be able to give us some here, Jordan. Love this bit with the cutting. It's one of my favourite bit of this route. Chances of 33 breaking down, well, hopefully it won't break down because we don't want any more disturbances on this stream. We've had enough, haven't we, Jordan?
Hop back in the cab for a bit.
Nice bit of thrash. When we get down the other end, there should be a steam loco waiting for us, shouldn't there?
Should be.
Here we are, Pennant, halt.
So the only thing about these 33s, the brakes are very, very sensitive.
Very responsive. Yeah, you have to be so quick when pressing the button, don't you? Otherwise, it almost dumps the brake, doesn't it?
Yeah.
See, well, it does look good going along there, like with them coaches.
Right, so how far we got? Start putting the points. So are we still on your quotation marks being done here? Garden Railway on this section, or is this the 00 section?
No, so this section here is fictional, this bit.
Ah.
And basically my idea of it is that, so the O gauge section was the part to the first station we was at, you know, Bovis Junction.
Yep.
That was the O gauge section, and that's complete. So all the part that you're on now is fictional. But as we get on to the double track section, eventually that double track section's going to link to my 00. So basically, you could look at it as I've linked my both railways together to make a fictitious preserved railway, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's all technically fictional at the end of the day, but you could also argue that it's sort of a mixture of both fictional and real life, because, you know, my model railway is actually in real life, you know. So it's a bit of both, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
No, I was really impressed with this part because, like I say, I put a lot of detail work in it, and it's when I really sort of started spending hours just making sure that everything looked different. There wasn't any repetitive stuff, and yeah, because that was something that Steve taught me. He said that with railways, you don't necessarily want to have anything repetitive. You don't want to see
No.
patterns. Everything has to look different if you want it to look realistic. So to Sam Marner, who is if he is watching, unfortunately, like the Beetle Crusher and the Class 27, we couldn't get 37610 to work on Jordan's end, so that's been withdrawn from this event as well. So yeah, that's just a bit of a shame, isn't it, really? And the network rail stock that was in the bay platform on display is also gone, isn't it? Because that also, again, for some reason, the game just didn't want to load it, did it?
No, it's because I don't have one of the wagons needed to it, and
Well, yeah,
you've got it.
Don't
You
have
put it down in the on the thing, and it obviously if I don't have it, it's just deleted the whole consist.
Yeah. Oh well, it's no problem, is it? I didn't say 611, I said 610, Lewis. I didn't say 611. Might have come across as 611 on the stream, I don't know, but I'd have said 610. Unless I accidentally said it. If I did, I apologise.
Z610.
Did I? Oh, okay then. Here we are then.
Lewis, put your hearing aids in. I know you're going deaf at your old age, but you need to put them in. I'm gonna get told off for that later.
Oh, beep beep. 5% country. What is this? What is this? And we now approach Ashton, don't we?
Gained another 2 subscribers. So
Have we really?
We have, so thank you very much for subscribing.
Cheers, guys. Very kind of you.
It's surprising, there's only us 3 from the whole team that's here.
Last change approved.
Sam,
Hmm.
I said it's surprising that it's only us 3 from the whole team that's here.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought someone joined. Yeah.
I was hoping that we would get a bit more of a better turnout than this. Being a big 500 and all that.
Yeah. Well, it's obviously it depends on what they're doing, isn't it?
Hmm.
Give them time; they'll probably join soon.
Oh, Sam, that thing I was talking to you about earlier with certain skin I'm working on,
Yes.
like the cab. Everything in the cab is working.
Oh, brilliant! It's great news.
Yeah, sounds are there. AWS works fine. Everything.
Yeah. So as we can see here, we've got a Bullet Pacific on the left-hand side in a certain purple livery, and we have D6515 in the platform there. By the looks of things, with 6535.
6515. That's West Somerset then.
No,
No, that's the
Swanage.
Swanage one.
Which one am I thinking of then?
6575 at the West Somerset.
Ah.
Oh yeah, it's a lot longer than I remember.
So, how are we all coping with this heat, everybody? Because, tell you what, it's hot in my room here. It really is. Tell you what, it must be one of the hottest summers we've ever had.
It is the hottest one on record.
Is it actually? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I could say that the 40 degrees, weren't it, a couple of days back?
It's the hottest summer on British records.
Wow.
Alright. Right, wrong way round.
What's up next then, Jordan? What we got?
Well, we've either got double Cromptons or we've got a Bullet. I know what I would choose.
Yeah, you probably go with the bullet because we
Bullied.
had the Crompton on the way up, didn't we? So we'll do the double Cromptons on another run. Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't that now blocking a line or something?
No.
No. Uh, to be fair, you could probably end up having triple Cromptons later, couldn't you?
Could do. Yeah, definitely could.
Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe connect that one to the end of the other two. Is that what you're thinking?
I wasn't going to do it right away. You're not wrong, LJ.
Mm,
No. No, see, nah. Gotta love them.
Oh god, he set Demon off now. God help us.
We've got to make room for everything here, haven't we? Although we had a bit of a situation with the 37s earlier, which was annoying. Well, it was a 31, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You sure it should be called BLS and not like British 37 Studios? For the amount
So we
of
got
37s you've got.
To be honest, I think we've got a majority of the diesel reskins that are on the British Locomotive Studios website is definitely 37s. Because there's so
you're gonna
many
have
of
a few
them.
more appearing soon, aren't you?
Well, yes.
Yes, you got that. At least 4 more on the way.
There you go, guys. Stay tuned. Matilda's got a couple more 37 reskins on the way, apparently. So we shall
One of them is
see
really
what
needed.
emerges.
Well, 2 are technically the same skin, but not.
The part that we've driven up to on the route, is this in version 1? It is, but there's more scenery been added here than what was on version 1. There's a little bit more that's been added. Yeah, unfortunately, Lewis, the 37's failed. No, I'm kidding. It's a 31.
That way.
I really hope it doesn't creep. Yeah, just put every brake on possible.
Oh, yeah.
It don't make a difference.
Innit?
Right. So, I think we've had enough diesels for now. I need a steam
Yeah,
fix.
we've got to have a steam now, haven't we? Right, let's have a look at this. Elizabeth II. So this reskin was done by Sam Arner. This is the Platinum Jubilee bullet with the quarter marks on quarter marks on the buffers.
Quartered
And
buffers.
well, they're quartered buffers, but aren't they quarter marks that they call them? Or
I think of quarter marks on the wheel sets.
oh right,
They're
okay.
just quartered.
Yeah, so they're just quartered. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, this has got one of the interesting things about this reskin is the nameplate, because I know Sam did a lot of work on that to try and get it as accurate as possible as the real life nameplate. Because obviously the font is slightly different and smaller on the nameplate in real life, so he's tried to capture this on the side. This is more your area now, isn't it, Jordan?
More or less.
Oh, Sam,
Mm-hmm.
remind me later on to reinstall Bristol Extra.
Yeah, I can do.
Yeah.
Oh, there was something I need to remind you of on that 37 as well, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh, I think I sorted it.
Oh, right, okay.
$37,087 never had ploughs in its final days, did it?
No, it was just normal.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to try and get a headboard made for that.
Alright, back up to the coaches.
Off we go. Like,
Yeah. Exactly, LJ.
so in real life, Jordan, what do you think of the purple scheme on Elizabeth
I don't mind it. It's different.
II? Yeah, see, some people like and hate it.
If they
Yeah.
used the normal royal purple, it would look alright. I've seen that thing in person, and it looks more pink. And
I think that's
honestly,
what a
it
lot-
made me want to be sick.
I think that's what a lot of people have said. It is very much more pink than purple.
Because see,
It's
Sam
just
Arnott's
me
skin
wanting to
here
be
is quite
sick.
purple, isn't it? Which I like. I really like this skin.
Oh, the skin is fine.
Hmm.
Just one in real life just makes me want to throw up. It's the first loco in preservation I can honestly say makes me want to throw up.
To be honest, I don't have any thoughts on it. I don't really know what to think. It's a strange one. I haven't seen it in real life, so I can't like comment much about it. But
neither
from
can I.
seeing it, it does look very pink on the videos.
Never gagged so much in my life.
It's kind of fitting to be using this engine, though, isn't it, Jordan, for the occasion of this year being that it was the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Got a nice water tower asset there. I can't remember where it's from. I quite like it though. The water crane.
I thought I was closer to the coaches than what I actually was. Oh well. That's a bit more.
That's the thing that's bad about screw reverses. They're too long.
but are more refined than levers.
Just put more notches on the lever.
Yeah, it's still you still have limitations with notches.
So basically, the spinny thing.
Spinny
Um,
thing. The spinny thing.
yeah, the spinny thing.
I'm
makes
sorry,
it
chat.
smoother.
Chat. Are you hearing this? The spinny thing.
Spinny thing.
I'm moving the spinny thing to make the thing go one way or the other.
I've heard it all now.
Just wow. I mean, just.
Well, I mean,
wow.
so the spinny thing or the spinny reverser, or whatever you want to call it.
A screw
that is-
reverser.
Okay, a screw reverser.
More screwed I am with the current contract with work.
It makes it run more smoothly than the
No.
notch reverser. Yeah.
No. So with notched reversers, obviously you've got full forward, like 75% cut off, then you've got another percentage, then another percentage, then another percentage. Those set percentages of cut off are set. Whereas with a screw reverser, you've got more refinement in the positioning of the valves, as it were.
Oh.
It's very technological.
Thank you, LJ.
It's getting recorded.
Also, LJ, I'm going to send you a DM in a minute about 087.
Right, so we're all preset, all coupled up. Just double check the route, which we have got. Right, let's get moving.
Got right away from the guard.
Stupid signal.
It's weird because sometimes they work and sometimes they don't.
I know the cylinders are warm now.
Eat.
So as most people know, one of our team members, Bell, is currently working on a sound mod for the unrebuilt Light Pacifics. But if the more observant among you might notice that this rebuilt Light Pacific has got modified sounds on it as well. So she has started on the she started on the rebuilds as well. So it's just a little. So this one here is sort of a bit of a preview for everyone. So let's wind all the way back.
We've got a bit of overcast going on.
Yeah, LJ, just have a look in your Discord DMs when you get a second.
with that blow off really loud, isn't it? Take valve and what would you call it?
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I can't do anything to stop it. I can't put any water in, so I'm already got put near enough a full boiler of water. Ejector's not going to do a lot.
Should have turned the water down on it, didn't I, when I placed it down or something? You know, on the tender, but then does that make any difference?
No, because all you're doing, you're limiting my water capacity in the tender. Well, you're lowering my water in the tender, which isn't going to make the difference starting off.
For anyone who struggles to drive a steam loco, Jordan would tell you it's always good to use the reverser quite often, isn't it, Jordan?
Yes, Sam, it is.
Yes. Because then you don't waste steam, like I tend to do. Hello, full steam ahead. Thank you very much for the comment about congrats on the 500 subscribers. Yeah, cheers. Thank you very much. Very kind of you to say that. How are you doing this evening? Can you imagine if we reached 550 subscribers in this stream, Jordan? How cool would that be? If only.
It's doable. If people would like to subscribe, please do.
Well, how long we got left for the stream? What, 2 hours?
Hour and a half. Right, let's shut that. Before people moan, I had the ejector open just to waste steam. Whoops, hit the wrong button.
LJ actually approves of the cab.
Here we go.
Brendan said that he loves this train that we're driving, and the livery, he doesn't care about what people think. He likes it, and wants to know what we think of it, and that he's ordered a Hornby model.
Oh, you got one of the Hornby limited edition ones.
Yeah, they flew off the shelf and things, didn't they?
I was going to get one because I likes me bullets, but then I looked at the price and went, no thank you.
What do we think of the livery? Well, to be honest, I don't know what about the livery. I don't know whether I like it or hate it. To be honest, I ain't got an opinion on it. Jordan said you quite like it, didn't you, the livery?
I like it just because it's different.
Yeah, and Matilda, she absolutely hates it. Especially Matilda. Yeah, I think she's AFK, isn't she?
I'm not sure.
Hey, what now? What?
The livery. You don't like the double bullets, do you? Nah. Because Ken Davis is asking what we think of it.
Do we go non-stop all the way to Lockett's Memorial? Or do we have a stop off?
Well, we have the main station, don't we? PMC. Ooh, PMC, nice. I know them. Hope someone will put this locomotive into train. The likeliness of that is quite slim, purely because of the fact that anyone who does reskins trains has to get permission by the original authors. It's nothing like Train Simulator Classic. It's very complicated. Their rules for trains and reskins are a lot different. The likeliness of that happening, of anyone doing that, is quite slim unless they got permission by the author.
Okay.
Will there be any more steam trains to look at in this video? Yeah, there's some more down at the Clovis Junction station, isn't there, Jordan?
Yeah, the problem is Sam's a diesel nut, so there's more diesels than there is steam.
There is more, yeah, we do have more diesel reskins on our site than steam, don't we? But to be honest, the main reason for that is because a lot of the steam liveries have already come with the standard default pack, haven't they?
It's
so
more fictional skins that we do for steam engines now.
Yeah, because there's not really any you can do that haven't been done already.
Starting to get a bit of lag again now because they're coming into the station.
It would be, yeah, because that's where all the locos are, that's the problem.
Yeah.
And, that's why I didn't want to overfill it full of locos, because I just knew that it would be a problem. Just TS and it can't handle certain things. There was a nice clickety clack sound there as you went over the point. One of the things I really do like about BMG stuff, and it's the same with SSS sound pack, is all of the loud noise you get in the cab. It's very atmospheric, isn't it? This does look stunning coming into this station, I must admit. What do you reckon?
What, as in the station itself or the loco?
Well, just the loco coming into that scene, it does look very nice. Like a steam loco on a rake of coaches coming in, it suits it, doesn't it?
The footbridge is a bit ugly.
To be fair, I might actually swap that out in the future. That's the Coogee one, isn't it?
Swap out one of the West of England ones.
Alright.
Quite a few of the West of England assets should be quite nice on the route.
So, just to answer the question, for steam engines, so we've got Black 5, 8F, and another Bullet. So, and then, as we said at the beginning of the stream, more diesels.
Lots of diesels.
Shunter.
My B is 403.
So, do we want to do a swap or do we want to carry on?
I think we should maybe carry on from here and swap it down the other end.
Okay.
That's a really short head shunt. Yeah, Mr. Beeman. That's a very short head jump down the O3.
Yeah, it actually leads to nowhere, that track. Usually on the route, I wouldn't have anything stored up there apart from scrap. There's
Right.
literally a line that leads to nowhere, so it's like just an area for where they do restoration and stuff.
Right.
Okay, so he's got, apparently Ben Davis said he's got a loco in BR Blue early on his model, and Battle of Britain Wartime Grey. What do you like, the rebuilt version or the unrebuilt, or sort of Battle of Britain version?
I prefer the original.
You see, I don't know, it's a tough one for me.
What do you mean
by
by the
Spam can
what do
on
you mean by the Battle
rebuild.
of Britain? Do you mean spam cans? Like
Yeah.
unrebuilt? Ah.
You don't like spam cans?
I prefer the rebuilds to the spam cans. Just because of the aesthetics of them.
You see, I'm not a spam can person. Spam a little bit, put my teeth in. I'm not a rebuilt person. I'm a spams.
That's fair enough, you'll say.
And I like any. So we've got all mixed opinions here. I like any. Jordan likes rebuilt, and Matilda likes spam.
I said I prefer the rebuilds.
Oh, see.
I
But you
still
like spam.
like my spam cans because they're a bullet. But I prefer the rebuilds.
Oh yeah, you're a southern nut, aren't you?
I am very much a southern nut.
Does that mean you like nuts as well?
Cashews. I'm a cashew now.
Trying to avoid my question.
Did I? I answered it. You said I like nuts. I went, yeah, cashews.
What kind of nut?
$5.25. Now this is where Lewis is finally going to get his 37 this time,
Excuse
isn't he,
me.
Jordan?
Yeah.
Finally going to get his 37 this time.
Right. I've got enough space in the boiler to put the injectors on.
Oh yeah, make sure your points set through the Hulk, by the way. Sometimes.
Already done it.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Just checking. Just had a branch smashed through the cab then.
Yeah, because someone's put scenery too close to the damn track.
Yeah, well,
Well,
yeah. I might move out the way. You know.
Yeah, look, I can't see the loco.
What are we going to do with him, Jordan?
Who knows?
Must admit, I do love that 3-cylinder beat. And this is what Bell's working on, isn't it? She's doing a mod of the rebuild.
Well, as I stated earlier when we first got going, it's Bell has obviously announced that she's doing the unrebuilts, which is still having some tweaking done, and this was a very early go at a modification to the rebuilds. So both variants are coming.
No problem, Ben. Yeah, you can ask away, ask any questions you like.
I was going to keep it quiet for a while. Okay.
Quite a good fun doing this. Enjoying this stream, are you, Jordan?
Yeah.
When everything runs smoothly, that is.
Yeah. When? If. Whenever. If ever.
I'd say if anyone does like what we're doing here with this like sort of live stream galas, then just let us know, you know. Could be also something we could look into in the future, couldn't it, Jordan, or something?
Yeah, most likely.
I mean, you've got to admire BMG for their texturing on this like cab and just the overall model. It really is superb, isn't it?
I just had that little glitch on these engines that it doesn't always put the coal into the fire. It makes the sounds, but it doesn't. The fire mass doesn't go up, so you have to completely shut the fire hole doors and then reopen them, and then it starts doing it again.
Yeah, you should be on the downhill section now. Very slightly
I was
downhill.
going to say, there's a downhill section.
Yeah, it's very slightly downhill.
Love how Ben Davis has no mention of the West Somerset because of how bad it is.
So what have we got? So he said favourite heritage line for him. First is Swanage, second Great Central, third North Norfolk, fourth Kenton East Sussex, fifth Yorkshire Moors.
Yeah, so he's asking us what's our favourite one.
Favourite?
I'm just gonna go straight away with Swanage because it just did. Swanage by far. Just because I love the scenery and I've just basically grown up around that railway. We go there every year with my parents and stuff. What's your guys out of those lot?
It's tight between Swanage and Kenton East Sussex. Because Kenton East Sussex, it's very close to me, but Swanage is just... Well, it's Swanage, it's southern. Lots of southernisms down there. I'm going to say Kenton East Sussex over Swanage, just for the fact it is more local to me. And they do run some fairly small locos up that wicked bank heading up to Tenterden.
They do have some banks on there, don't they? What's yours then, Tilly, out of those lot?
What?
Out of those lot that Ben Davis has put in there, what's your favourite railway out of all of them?
Swanage because it's an interesting line to drive, and North Yorkshire Moors for the very same reason.
The challenging drive for North Yorkshire, isn't it?
Oh, it's definitely challenging.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I don't find it challenging. It's just interesting.
Evening Flying 9 Scotsman, aka Sam Arner, how we doing?
Ah, Mr. Arner. I need to have a word with you at some point.
So LJ's finally going to get his 37s now, isn't he, Jordan? Let's hope.
Yeah.
Sam Arner says you're doing all right. That's good. Holiday been holidaying. He's been on holiday. Did he even tell any of us that?
Probably not.
No, I don't think he did. Didn't know that. Oh, so that's why there hasn't been any progress on 47.580. Mate, do you mean you're on holiday now, or was you just come back from holiday? Alright, I see. Okay, apparently Lewis says that Sam told us. As in Sam Arner told us. Not me, Sam. No, the other Sam.
Right, let's move Elizabeth II off the train and get some 37s on there.
Get our tractor.
Platters!
So wait, Lewis, is he on holiday now then, is he? Because, you know, you're on holiday as well, so... Lewis has just stated, could we possibly have 97302 on this train, and that way we can have 255 and 703 later.
Yes. Shouldn't be an issue.
Mind you, you're forgetting 714, mind you, behind 703. I know what you're planning here. You're gonna just move it into the loop now, aren't you? So it doesn't.
Well, no, I
go
can't.
up
I won't. No, I'm not going to because
There's no room, is there?
well, no. If LJ wants, so how does he want it?
He
So
wants
just 97 on its own, and
Yep.
then 255 and 703 later. Yes.
703.
So I've got to. Yeah. So okay. Come on. So we've got uncouple.
Unhook that.
Like so.
There we go. And it's okay because these coaches are dual braked because they are Riviera lines, aren't they? Riviera trains.
You and your bloody dual brakes.
714 come later. Yeah. Later before I go to bed. What clock factor we got? Here we go, mate. No, we're going to be doing that. So what I might do is just do a major shunt around now, and then it's all set up ready for when we get back.
So I'll take it when you get to the other end. Then that means the two Crumptons are going to be on the end, aren't they?
Yep.
D6515 thrash.
I was thinking of dumping that in the siding and using the blue one.
What, removing my favourite Crumpton?
For that exact reason.
Ah.
Right. Do that. Change big points.
Yeah, unfortunately, AP didn't model the 97 cab. As far as I know, I think that they were doing it, but it just didn't show up. They just didn't end up doing it in the end. Hello, Eli is so funny.
Stupid thing. I always forget that.
I'm
when
guessing.
when I change cabs
Wait,
on.
wait a second. Is
Right.
Eli is so funny? I'm good boy. Braddock. I'm confused.
No idea. And I've been looking at the chat. Right. Let's go to here.
So this is a class 37. It's well, it's numbered 97, but it's still a class 37 technically. But yeah. Has anyone been to a Heritage Railway lately? I went to the Norfolk recently for their mixed traction gala with the 25, which was good fun. Jordan, you been anywhere recently? I think you have, haven't you?
Trying to think. Most recently, I've been to Swanage. Funny enough, I was there on holiday. Actually, what am I doing? I need to concentrate for a sec. Yeah, I was on holiday there, so yeah, done that. And if you don't know if you can class it as a heritage railway, but I have been to the Wales and Walsingham back in April to help out with their steam up weekend.
That was good fun for you, wasn't it?
Yeah. Funny enough, I'll be going to Trago Mill in just under a month. Helping out down there as well, because a friend of mine's taken 2 or 3 of his engines down there. So yeah. So, right. I'm just going to
Tilly's probably been to the West Somerset recently, ain't you, Tilly? Probably.
Hell no. I'm not going to that dump.
Wow.
Wow. But you see, I quite like the West Somerset.
Then you're fucking thick.
It's a good line.
No, it's not.
Well, it's I mean, it's a bit long. I mean, you could.
It's not the fact that it's a bit long. It's the people that bloody run it.
Last time I went
Yeah.
to West Somerset was 2016 for their Somerset and Dorset Gala.
I mean, it's Jonathan Jones Pratt, for goodness sake. He's known as the Pratt for a reason.
You change the subject. Anyway, what was it? What was we saying? Yeah, Heritage Railways. Matilda, what you been to then? Ignoring the West Somerset.
I've been to Baton and Dartmouth. That's a nice line.
What are we going?
Been to the Severn Valley. It's not right line, but all the local spotters are idiots.
Whoops, going through the coaches. I mean, we're potentially looking at doing Spa Valley, aren't we, Sam? Potentially.
Yeah, potentially. Whether that will go ahead or not, I don't know yet.
And that'll be for their diesel gala. Funny enough, that's the week before I meant to go to Trago.
Yeah, and the issue with it being is it's literally the week after the weekend after I get back from holiday in Hemsby, so it's a bit of a pain in the backside. It has to be that weekend straight after it, doesn't it?
Aha. Right, so I'm going to couple these two up. And then moving
so-
forward.
Ben says he loves Swanee, the first railway he went to. You still remember it? Yeah, it is a nice line. I bet you're hyped up for the trains one when it comes out, because that's actually a really nice route.
Couple them up. Right.
Unless it's will in disguise.
Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use 703 just to push 255 up to the end of the loop.
Jordan, I recognise that cap.
Huh?
I recognise the cab. So I'm watching the actual live stream, not your stream.
Oh!
Yes, I recognise those gauges.
Put that there. Pop that to there with that. Turn that off. That off. Right, so next thing. Move 714 up. And then we can put the bullet where 714 is. That is the master plan anyway.
You can tell my scenery's good when someone doesn't recognise their own route. You remember that I've been doing stuff for Merlin?
Right.
Demon.
Hmm?
Remember that I'm doing stuff for Merlin? For Ethan?
Yeah.
Hit the EWs.
He doesn't recognise his own route.
Why, did it change that much, has it?
I've just put grass down. And he doesn't recognise it.
Right, okay.
It's either me
Right.
being good or him not being able to tell the difference.
Right, wrong way.
Yeah, that was a route that was supposed to come out, but sadly caused a problem, didn't it, George?
Yep.
And we had to pull it. But who knows? We don't know what the future will hold. Maybe one day it will make an appearance.
One day.
That's a point, though.
Mm-hmm.
Considering that the original DOS livery I done was on the refurbs as well, I could do a refurb version of this as well. I mean, I'm basically there with 087.
Right. Final shunt move is put the bullet out of the way.
God, I got so frightened there.
What do you think, Sam?
I got so frightened there, Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I thought because that was in the same spot where the 31 just went kaput, didn't it? Anyway, what do I think of what I did? So you're saying something about a refurbed a version of something. Hmm?
You know the unrefurb thing I've been working on?
Yeah.
The same on the refurbs.
There's already a DRS livery out with a refurb, though, isn't there?
Yes, but it's on the older sort of style, isn't it? Not the right colours. Plus, we can have my bogey patch on it. You know what? I'll leave it.
It's up to
Obviously, hasn't
you.
got a clue what I'm on about, innit, Jordan?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to get this shunt move done.
Never mind then.
Hmm. Yeah, you missed its full run, Sam. It did a full run from Ashton to Lockett Memorial. You missed it. Ah.
Okay. Right. 97 time.
Sam, we got the BG on that end, so you can't window hang.
Can't window hang on this route anyway. Get smacked by bushes and trees.
Well, you can. You just, we could just pretend that them, branches have been cut back and stuff.
Whilst getting smacked in the face by the branches.
It's good.
Freeman!
Yeah.
Look in your Discord DMs, you bleeding girl.
I don't hear my Discord DMs going off. Oh right, yes, I see.
Make sure I've got the clag setting right. Yep.
You don't motor factor up to. Yeah. But hey, that was a good departure. What is John going on about in that chat?
Normal John crap bullets of it.
I don't know, just ask him. What are you up to, John?
Uh-oh, Lewis is mad now. Run.
No, it wasn't
I'm
quite.
sent to the wrong platform. Ah, piss.
Lodger, it wasn't quite full throttle, so then there.
Ah, but you see, it was a proper good departure, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, but I didn't go full throttle, so don't bruh me.
Bruh. Now, see, now this would be the a good time to do Will's soundboard. You know, where he recorded Lewis going, bruh.
I should really stop playing and get this sent out to the testers.
We can't do it yet because we're
That's
doing
an
a stream
idea.
at the moment.
I wonder if that works now.
So, are we stopping in this station, Jordan, or is it a through service from here?
Oh, I ain't stopping.
Oh no, so we ain't used the freight set. Oh well.
Well, not yet.
I'll train some behave.
It's not what they do on the Uppingonga though, Lewis. They literally open D6729 like almost all the way up, and that's unrefurb. Speaking of 37029, Lewis, hint hint. Oh, yes.
So, is that an own refurb in Dutch Transrail?
I think so.
Let's have a look at that 37, Jordan. What was I looking at then? I don't know. Ignore me.
Well, hey, I was looking for that.
Tea.
Tea. Good cup of tea. We're doing a 500 subscriber special live stream Gala. Mum, do you want to say hello?
Hello.
Here we are.
Hello to the live stream Gala.
There you go. You've just made a special appearance.
Yes. Hello. My name's Karen Beaver.
Mm.
And I'm Samuel's mum.
Yeah.
And he's a sport brat.
Oh, we know.
Here we are.
Doesn't even make his own cup of tea.
No,
Yeah,
he likes
spoiled.
my tea. He says that my tea is the best. I think that's just because he can't be asked to do his own.
Sounds about right, to be fair.
Yeah, there you go. Right, I'll see you in
All right. So no tea before you go to bed, no?
No.
Oh,
You cheeky buggy, you.
Don't worry, I ain't sleeping tonight. I've got a can of Monster. So that'll hit me at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's me awake for the rest of the day. Or night, whichever way you want to put it.
it's the moment in history, this guy. It's Gala, isn't it, Jordan? This is a moment of BLS history.
The moment of something.
Well, because this was our first sort of live stream Gala with all the reskins being shown, sort of thing, isn't it? Like a tribute to BLS, really.
Do we want to attach anything on here?
I mean, we could attach something to the rear, couldn't we? Well, but yeah, we could, couldn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, you got them double Cromptons down the end, don't you?
I've got 3 down that end.
Yeah. Triple head. Hmm? Who wants to see a triple header of 33s? Probably not Matilda. And probably not Lewis. Apparently where Lewis is situated in Romania, it is now 12:15, or for us it is now 10:15. Is there another Crompton here we can stick on here? Jordan?
No, we're not doing that. I know what I'm going to do. Is he going to change?
You got an idea?
I have.
The 25s.
Yes.
Oh yes. Okay, so Lewis would actually like to see a trio of Cromptons.
Well, I'm reading it slightly differently, Sam. Put your glasses on.
He said he'd like to see. Look, it says it in writing. I would like to see trio of Cromptons. See?
What's that before the "I'd"? I see
No,
that. I see
I
that as a
would.
big fat no.
Yeah, but it says no. I'd like to see it. So because I'm
Ledger,
saying,
LJ, don't worry. I've got a plan.
Okay. Wait. He's added to it. Okay, I see. I see how this is. I see it now. I see it.
I've got a plan, LJ. Don't you worry.
Oh, you're going to put this in the loop, are you? Or
No.
That's a good question, Ben. I don't know. I, as far as I know, they want to build like a station down there for the run round, but by looking at their sort of track diagram and stuff, it's going to be very hard for them to do that because it's very limited space down the end, and they can't. And as far as I know, they can't go into the tube station because the bridge is too low. Because obviously it's designed for the tube stock. So, yeah, I'm not sure on that one. If they were going to do it, they would have to build like a brand new station over the other side of the other one. Ooh, D6700 froth. "45305 is in the background, Sam. Yes, it is. It is in the shed. I do think, you know, the gala like this is it's really cool because it kind of sort of shows the catalogue of some of the best stuff that the BLS team has produced over the years, doesn't it, Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what's interesting about this stream.
Gotta love there's only one piece of rolling machinery on there that's actually mine.
Well, yes, that's because the beetle crusher broke, unfortunately. But there you go, and that's unfortunately we couldn't do much about. Works on my end though, and everybody else's. Just Jordan had a few issues with it. Don't know why. We might get time for the O3 to move about, won't we, later, John, maybe? If
Should
we
do.
get a bit of time. Maybe a short run down to this station or something, couldn't you, with it?
Mm-hmm.
Try and fit it in. Like I say, we kind of lost quite a bit of time when that 31 decided to go fun, didn't it?
Hey, LJ, don't blame me. Blame Mr. Beeman.
Exactly, that is the point. Everyone uses the current version, and that is why the current version was put in the stream, because it's the more popular one. That's exactly the reason. You've just hit the nail on the head there.
Yeah, but I still would have preferred a different one.
So the reskins, again, obviously I'm just going through, chatting about them. So these two Class 25 reskins are done by Will again, Will Braddock. He did this as part of his South Devon Diesel pack, which is was a really good pack and quite a popular one. A lot of people liked it, and that's always good to see. And then obviously the D6700 skin, which Lewis mentioned a minute ago, LJ Trains, he made that one. And I know there's going to be an update for that at some point, where he's going to add the version of it with the bronze horns that have been painted on there now. It's had bronze horns added, and it's been painted up a bit since the time period he modelled it on. Hello, Matt Locock. Welcome to the stream.
Alright, jump back into the cab here.
So we've got 25s on the rear. This is getting interesting, isn't it?
Uh-huh. And with them 25s on the rear, I don't have keyboard controls now. So it's all going to be done in cab. Oh, a signal's gone off. Well, hey.
Oh, the signaler's open. He's woken up.
What? Has the dipshit woken up? Has he beaming?
Yes.
Wow. That makes a change. Also, LJ, I did put a message in the stream for you. Six 95938 half nose 259 pens roof. Thank you.
crossing some more of Mr. Braddock's reskin. A lot of these reskins on this route here today a lot of them are Will Braddock's, isn't they? And mostly Will's and Lewis's reskins on this route, on this stream.
Yeah, because someone's put a lot of diesels down.
Yeah, but the thing is, that is the majority of our catalogue is Lewis and Will's diesels. Like I say,
You make us sound like a fully fledged company.
well, you know, you've got to sound
Where's
professional,
my
innit?
$10.65 an hour?
You've got to sound professional, ain't you, about this? But yeah, so the majority of the stuff that we have, most of it is a lot of Will's and Lewis's work, because in reality they have done the most work in the means of reskins on the BLS website. Matt Lowcock says winder open. He will once he's got over the crossing.
Oh, I forget it does a bloody glitch on this now.
Well, what happens?
So, because I've got the 25s on it, it messes up the 37 slightly. So obviously
How?
I've got the power. Well, I've got no keyboard controls. I'm having to do it all by mouse and grabbing and pulling. So look, I've got the power on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go outside. Have a nice look around. Go back in cab. It shuts the power off.
Okay, that's unusual. I've never. Then again, I've never really topped them out to 37. So I'll try that on my end at some point and see if it does it for me. Strange.
So it's because we've got the 25s on.
Never seen that happen before.
It's because of the 25 Spearman. It's the older scripting conflicting with the AP scripting.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So apart from the mishap towards the beginning, I think it hasn't gone too badly at the minute, has it? But then I don't want to say that now because I might end up jinxing it now.
Now you've gone and done it.
Let's scoot over here quickly.
Oh yeah, that'll be a nice shot watching it go through there.
Instant shut off.
It's okay though, because you can just gain your speed up, can't you? And then do it. It saves you from doing it yourself, then, doesn't it?
Well, bye contactors.
Well, yeah, I suppose. Oh, but then you can just imagine that you do.
No,
the job,
bone
really.
out contactors. Pop, pop. Bang, bang, fizzle, pop. That just reminds me. I could sneak it in here, and Ludger will tell Will about it. Whiz pop, whiz bang.
Whiz pop, whiz bang.
There is an
That
inside.
brings back memories.
There is an inside joke with that one.
Reminds me of BFG.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. But there's a joke behind it that LJ and Will knows, and Will does hate me for it.
Tell you what, that does bring back memories. BFG. Oh, I used to watch that when I was a kid.
I used to watch it, read it. No, watch it and read it when I was a kid. I feel old now.
Yeah, tell me about it. Thing is, you're only going to feel older now.
You see, I'm mentally old, not physically.
Yeah, I think we've all been born in a different time period. Us train enthusiasts.
Yeah. Born when season 1 of Railway Series, or whatever they call it now, is on TV.
What one's that? Is it Great British Railway Journeys? Because I know that comes on sometimes. But
No, Thomas, all that stuff. Like
Oh,
the first series of it. I remember, and that was on TV daily.
oh, you mean like kids stuff? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nah.
Apparently that Audrey thing was today. That they do on
No.
the Talon Railway, or Taleclin, or whatever you call it.
You can't beat the original Thomas series. You just can't.
No, you can't. Even though I'm technically an adult, I still go down and watch it sometimes. Can't stand the modern shit, though.
No, yeah, it's horrible. The animated stuff, it just isn't the same.
Since when did trucks dance around and swap lines and that?
Well, see, the thing is, I've got a proper excuse to watch it again because I've got a son.
I've got
So-
15 nieces and nephews that I watch it with.
So there is a certain point in the animated series where it was actually fairly good.
You cut out, Jordan.
Probably didn't on stream. But yeah, as I said, there's a certain period in the animated series where it was actually quite good.
Up to about 20 is where I'd watch it to.
Well, it's one of the films. What was it? Journey Beyond Sodor. That's when they brought in the
That's
body.
good.
That they brought in the body sway.
It's good, but I hate the wagons.
Yeah, well, that's where they brought in the body sway, and that's when they moved it into the last lot of series that it was before it went proper shit and stupid. Sorry to people that like the new Thomas, but it is poor. I have barred my son from watching it. He is barred. I can tolerate the CGI stuff, but this new stuff, no.
I mean, to be fair, people used to moan about the film Thomas and the Magic Railroad, but even that's better than the new stuff.
Magic Railroad was all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know.
I still quite like it though. I used to like the film when I was a kid.
Yeah, when I was a kid, yeah, I used to love it. Once you get to a point where you start knowing what's going on, it's a bit like, okay, this makes no sense.
When I
Yeah, I
wee
should-
whippersnapper, I
I
used
just
to
like-
run around and all that like it.
Yeah, I should just like buy the DVD. When my nephews come over, I'll just stick it on to watch it with them, just to have an excuse, just to watch it and have nostalgia, and just to see if I think it's rubbish now compared to
Nah.
when I used to watch it when I was a kid. Mm.
Nah. The best animated film, in my book, that they've done, like feature-length film, it's very close between Adventure Begins and what's it called? The one with the pirate and the bloody ship. Lost Treasure.
I know the one you mean.
Yeah.
Oh. The Lost Treasure.
Yeah, that one.
You see, I'm mixed. I like that one. I like Adventure Begins, definitely. But the liveries sort of pissed me off a little.
Yeah, well. It was only Thomas's delivery that was a bit like, really?
Yeah. But the one I sort of like the most is the Misty Island Rescue.
Oh,
or
Christ,
Day of the
no, I
Diesels.
hated that one. Was that the first one they did?
Yeah, it was the first one with the logging logos.
No, I mean, is that the first animated movie they did?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can remember when that came out. Dear old friend of mine, he had a model railway with all the old Hornby Thomas stuff, and he was invited to go to the View Cinema down there where I used to live with this layout. So for when kids came to the cinema, they got to see the trains like on the layout and running around, and then when they came out they got to see it again. We was there all weekend, and I got to go in for free of it. I can't do these bloody brakes, epoxy things. I've probably stopped way short. I have.
Oh dear.
Yeah, well look I mean look how jittery these brakes are.
Yeah, but you can't use the mouse on them.
Well, that's the problem. I'm having to use the mouse on them, otherwise I don't stop.
Wait, so the keyboard doesn't work at the moment because
No,
you've got
look.
the 25 in there.
That's me button bashing the horn.
Oh dear.
So that's what I'm saying. I've been having to drive the 30 or the 97 all the way up here in cab.
It's a 37. Don't call it 97. I hate when people call it 97. It's a 37. It's
a
just
it's a
for
97.
some reason got a 97.
Just
It's
the
a
one in
97.
real life is heavily modified to the point where it needs to be a 97.
No, it just isn't. It's still a
No,
37.
Demon, seriously, the cab is heavily, and I mean heavily modified.
It is heavily modified, but it's still a 37. It still has a 37 engine in it. It still sounds like a 37, and it looks like a 37. So it's still a 37.
What about a 70? What about a 73-9?
That doesn't have the same engine. That doesn't have the same look. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
really,
but there's two
an
different.
emission-
Yeah, but there's two different types of 73-9. So which is which?
Well, I have no clue.
You've got the Super and you've got the Ultra.
I have
Not
no
this one
idea.
again.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa. Okay.
Airborne.
There we go. Oh, you've got to love TS. You've got to love it.
Up and away!
What the hell happened there?
I just uncoupled the 97 from the set and it just went nope. Oh,
Well, that was interesting.
gotta love TS. Gotta love
There
it.
you go. So,
I think that's just brought the stream to an end.
yeah, I think
I
it
didn't
has.
get
I think
to. I didn't get to put my plan into play, which is a shame.
Unless you could just go in the editor, just quickly move stuff around and do
That's
it.
not happening. It's not happening.
Well, I mean, you could do it though.
I'm not doing it, Sam. It's
But you
not happening.
could.
Sam,
There's a point where enough
Sam,
is enough.
I'm not doing it.
Right. Yeah, he's right. Hey, there you go. Look, Lewis said you jinxed it. Yeah, you said that was my fault, wasn't it?
Yep.
From saying, oh yeah, it's running smoothly now. Oh, it's good when it runs smoothly.
Yeah. So my plan was to uncouple the 97, put it into the loop, then just quickly take the 25s back.
Quick.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I had nothing of it.
I was going to take the 25s back, leaving the 33s in the loop.
Leaving the
33s in the loop.
got there in the end.
It comes through all right on the stream.
You know what? I think you should do that and go in the editor and just do
Well,
it again.
no, that's it. I'm ending the stream here. That is it.
Really?
Yes, yes.
All right. Well, I suppose we've got to say thanks for joining for everybody. Yeah, I mean everyone who's joined, and yeah, thanks for watching it. And hopefully next time we do one of these events,
I'll
It
be
won't
streaming
be
it
so
so
bad.
it's smooth.
well, I mean, it's TS, isn't it? Less locos maybe next time. Less locos.
That's why. Yes, always throws a hissy fit and there's more than about 4 locos put down.
Anyway, thanks all for joining. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We've got some subscribers, which is brilliant. We've managed to gain a few more, haven't we, Jordan? Which
We
is
have
great.
indeed, yeah.
Yeah. I'll say, do you want to do your usual niggly bits? That you usually say.
Well, you've just literally done it. Just, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
share, subscribe, and all that lot. Don't forget to check out all the social medias, Facebook, Discord. And yeah, well, we'll see you on